City of Stevens Point Airport Commission meeting, recorded July 11, 2022.
On to the Airport Commission. Any changes or questions about the minutes? If not, a motion to approve is in order.
Move to approve. I'll second.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Aye. Pose same sign, motion carried. Claims, are there any questions?
2 months again.
A question on fuel. Did we get hit really hard with fuel, like the rest of the United States, with gas prices going up?
Jason, are you with us? Did you hear that question? He was curious if we got big fuel increases.
We did. The aviation industry is hit pretty much on the same percentage and scale as the rest of the automotive world. So our fuel costs are always a little bit higher regardless, and they went up proportionately to automotive fuel.
Did we start charging our customers more then?
Yes, of course. We have a standard margin that we keep on both Jet A fuel and 100 low lead avgas. So we adjusted accordingly. However, we don't raise our fuel rates by speculation. We raise them on inventory. So when we receive new inventory, we make those adjustments accordingly.
So noting that we have 2 months of claims here, I don't see fuel on the, I guess it would be the June one. Approximately how often do you have to be resupplied?
Typically once a month on jet aviation, Jet A fuel, and then we can go a month or two at least, depending on the time of the year on avgas. Of course, it was a little bit quicker in the summer months with better flying weather, and then a little slower in the winter because that is typically those aircraft are a little bit more limited in the colder climates.
Thank you.
What's the octane on avgas?
120 and change typically, and it can't be allowed to degrade down below a 106 octane typically. It takes a long time for that to happen. We get rid of ours in due time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so a motion to approve the 2 months worth of claims is in order.
Move to approve.
Second. All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Anything you want to comment on your written report, Jason?
Yeah, I think the commission should be aware, if you aren't already, the fence project is wrapping up. We've got some gate installations yet to be completed. There was a couple of hiccups with some wrong sized gates, the fence portion of the gate, not the operators. But all the operators are now set, and gates going in and a couple connections being made. So we should be looking at some punch list items later this month, and hopefully next month I'll have a completion announcement for the commission regarding the fence project. And also this month we kicked off our runway rehabilitation / reconstruction project on the 5th. And I'll be keeping the commission apprised as we move forward. That project is slated to go all the way through to October 3rd in 3 phases. And that will involve currently a runway closure of our primary biggest runway that's being rehabilitated, and then when they get to the intersection, it will involve a full airport closure that we're expecting in late August. So a lot of moving parts at the airport right now, and it's an exciting time, and we're looking forward to new pavements, fence, and lights at the airport.
That's what the upgrade is. It's going to be new pavement.
Yes, completely rehabilitated and reconstructed primary runway with LED lighting. And that was, I guess not to toot our own horn, but I think Joel and I can attest to the kind of the hardships and the trials and tribulations of the last year, getting this project punched through a year early. We went through the Chicago ADO, and through a lot of cooperation with our partners here on the airport and operators and politicians in the state, we got a grant awarded a year early, a 2023 grant awarded in 22 for this project, and started the project a good 9 months earlier than it should have been started typically. So that's kudos to all of us here and within the city to get that done. It's great.
Yeah, I think that was the first federal grant in this round signed, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Good job.
Well, does the pavement rehabilitation, do they grind up the old pavement, and is it like highway construction?
Very similar, yep. Pulverize and relay, and they have to take off half of the base course, add base course, and get their densities right. But we're looking at about 15 to 16 inches of base course, and then the final lifts will go on top of that.
Wow, okay.
What's gonna happen with the old Isaac Walton gate? Is it gonna be eventually removed?
I think they're having some issues with moving that gate due to the way it was constructed. I think it may be remain in place behind the old gate, or the new gate, I should say. And then there's a new gate at the Ike Road that's been installed or is being installed, and there may be a temporary there right now.
Okay. Any other questions? Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I don't think we need a motion for that, do we?
No.
All right, then the motion to adjourn is in order.
Move to adjourn.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
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 Pose same sign. Motion carried.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.